Thanks, Jason. Well, tomorrow we'll celebrate the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Tampa Organization of Black Affairs will host their annual MLK Leadership Breakfast at the Hilton downtown. I'm joined now by James Ransom, TOBA board member, as well as Courtney Berry, who is the co-chair of the breakfast. Thanks so much for waking up early with us and joining us here on the show.
Of course.
For people like me who may be new kids on the block or maybe have been around and just have never gone to the breakfast themselves, can you tell us a little bit about it and what people could expect if they are planning on going tomorrow?
Of course. Our leadership breakfast is actually celebrating the legacy of Dr. King, celebrating our local leadership. We'll have a dynamic speaker. We'll have lots of time for fellowship and networking and just being able to connect with those in the community. So it's a great celebration of, like I said, the legacy of Dr. King and just gearing up to continue that legacy here in the Tampa Bay area.
And this is a sold out event.
It is sold out. We are done. No more tickets.
How many people are you expecting?
We are expecting close to about 1,000.
Wow.
So we are looking at a great fellowship, like I said, once again, of local leaders, local community organizations.
And James, although this is a semi-young organization, it does have deep roots here. Can you tell us the interesting fact that people may not know of why the breakfast starts so early?
In 1980, the breakfast started at 6:45 because there was no national holiday. And we kept that tradition after the holiday was enacted because the sacrifice was really small compared to the sacrifice Dr. King made. So people do ask that question, but we've been doing it for 38 years now.
Tell us, for people who may not be aware of what TOBA does, can you talk a little bit about your legacy within the community and kind of if people would like to get involved, where can they go for that information?
They can go on our website to toba-network.org to find out about the organization. But it was initially developed to create leaders for the future, African-American men and women, young men and women coming back from college, economic development initiatives, youth development initiatives, political education initiatives. So we're working on a number of initiatives to try to help them with project management, public speaking, and career development.
And if they missed out on their chance to go to this great TOBA event for the MLK Leadership Breakfast, what's the next thing you guys have in the plans that maybe someone could go to?
We're going to have a membership retreat. Folks can come and join us in March. And our millennials are going to be preparing for a leadership summit later on this summer. So look for that in the newspapers and radio stations and TV.
That sounds good to me. James, Courtney, thank you so much for being on the show and giving us a sneak peek into the breakfast. Of course, if you didn't get your tickets, sorry, you'll have to get to the next one. It's annual, don't worry about that. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll be right back after this short break.
What a wonderful world.